I was raised in Houston, Texas, where I went to a Baptist church, and I was very involved in the youth group. I went to Wednesday church services, youth camp, all the, youthy stuff. And somewhere along the way, I'd say this church, it was a big church. Rebecca knows it. She went there as well. And I felt that community when I was young, but I hit my rebellious teen years and went to art school and slowly started to, she's translating back there, just so you know. It's shut. Maybe podemos cerrar la puerta? And so, somewhere along the way, I went to art school, and I became a little rebellious, and I started kind of drifting away. I started feeling judged by the church. I had somebody try to stage an intervention for me there. I was not like out of control, but I started feeling like not part of the community and kind of rejected by that church. And I went on to college, and I was at a big art school, and it kind of became the thing to mock Christianity and to reject God, and I fell into that. And I for a while there, I was lost. I didn't have any purpose, any faith in anything. I guess I probably considered myself at that time an atheist. And just after college, I wanted to include, I remember going to a wedding in that time and saying, like, leave Jesus out of my wedding, I don't want to have Jesus in my wedding. And so then after college, I found yoga, and I really got into yoga, and I was really into the spirituality of yoga, and I did my yoga teacher training. I've got like 500 hours in yoga teacher training that I was believing in the energy and the universe and all the gods that they have in yoga, and Ganesha that removes your obstacles and all of this, and that became my faith. And it wasn't until about 2020, so it was a good long time, that I kind of started becoming more aware of the world around me and the evil in the world. And it was hard to I think with yoga, it was this beautiful idea, and of course it's a very ancient tradition that has a lot of spiritual meaning, but there's not, you're kind of floating by yourself. What I learned was like, you're what is it, a drop in the ocean and the ocean in a drop. Like, we're all one, we're all connected, and I think I'm still kind of resolving where that belief lies in my Christian faith now. But I saw the evil in the world, and then in 2022, I, with my partner, had an accidental pregnancy. And I was really excited to be a mother. That was something that was really joyful for me. The person wasn't the right person, turns out, but it happened, and I lost that baby 4 months into the pregnancy, and that is when I needed something. I needed someone, I needed something grounded and substantial to turn to, and that's when I really went back to what I knew as a kid, and in that I found that Jesus, God, was always there for me. Even in the time that I was rejecting him and I was shunning him and pushing it away and mocking him, he was always there. And since then, so it's been about 2 years, I came here to ICC last year. Easter was my first service here. And in that year before, I was really spending time in nature and just working on that personal relationship with Christ. And then when I came here, I do just have to say, I remember seeing Steve, I remember Nancy, I just remember y'all smiling faces, and this community has been such a joy for me, because that experience I had with church in the past was, I would say, cumulatively a negative one. Here, it's been such a joyful, kind, welcoming, open one. And we all come from our different places and our different stories, but I feel a real family here. And so I want to thank you all for that. And thank you for being in my kind of new baby Christian journey as I still am figuring it out and resolving. But the power of having Christ to turn to, and he listens and he answers miracles. And I say, how did I ever get through hard times before this? Because that is faith. It's we have something substantial to turn to, and we have this cross and this Bible and these things that have stood the test of time and shown their power to each of us in its own way. So that is my testimony. And yeah, thank you all for listening and receiving. Thank you. I do want to, as I see Rebecca, I can't overlook the power Pastor Phil had on me as well. Like, not just your smiling faces, but also the message that he spoke somehow always hit me. It was like, has he been spying on my life? Like, has he just been, he knew exactly what to say. And I'm so thankful for Victor and all of you that are going to speak for also just sharing that message in a way that can resonate with all of us.